right, as usual, camera shut off before I actually finished the video, so I got a 10-second video to make here. So this is the actual finished log, totem log. Took about 45 minutes to do the whole thing, maybe an hour, I don't know. By the time you drill it, stack it, and then I went back, and if you look at the edges here, I took some of this fine sawdust and just went around and kind of worked it into this little seams and cracks, and you can see the fine sawdust kind of sticks in there. And actually you can just kind of take handfuls of it and just rub it all over the side and it'll stick in there. Fill up those cracks and you can knock a little bit off. And now instead of having little spaces in there and sawdust, it's actually kind of mortared in, sealing it all pretty good there actually. Probably grow moss right. Ooh, I should stick some moss on there and see how that does. Let me go get some moss. Alright, well this piece fell in the water and got a little bit waterlogged, but I can still chip or peel, flake little pieces of this off and stick that on there. And I'm pretty sure, I'll just stick it in the crack of the bark there, and I'm pretty sure that'll start growing. It's actually pretty easy to grow moss. So I'm going to stick some moss around on here. That stuff got a little wet. I'm going to go find some better moss. Alright, I got some pretty rugged moss here. I picked this off the log over there that's actually kind of in the sunlight. This stuff will grow in sunlight. So I'm going to stick this around in some of my little sawdust edges here. See if we can... I'm pretty sure I can get that moss to grow. If it grows in the sunlight, if I put it over here in the shade and give it a little moisture, it's going to do really good. Alright, so I just went along here and I just stuck a couple little chips of that bark with the moss on it. Right there, right there, right there. There's another little spot in there. I stuck some of that moss around on this log. Right down there's a little piece. And I'm pretty sure that stuff will grow on there and take off. So I'll have moss and mushrooms on there. There's already lichens and stuff growing all over it, so it should be a pretty good little microenvironment already started for it. So actually building forest right there, moss and mushrooms.